Hello, cosmic beings. Welcome to Being Cosmic. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I am so glad that each and every one of you are here. I will be doing a collective message today, so with that, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And I'm going to take a step aside to let spirit pass through. Okay. Let's get in it. All right. While I'm shuffling and pulling our first cards here, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the engagement on the channel, the likes, shares, comments, subscribes. All of it really does help out. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course, the donations help as well. So thank you very much for those as well. All right. Okay. So interesting. All right. The first card out is Door to Romance. So before I hit record, I was reminded of an experience that I had last night, and I wasn't sure if that was going to come out, but the moment I saw this card, I thought about it. I had an interesting experience where it was like a heart chakra activation, or not really an activation, more of kind of like an upgrade or something of that nature. And then it triggered visions of some past lives. So for some of you, maybe that's what's happening, or what the significance of this could be is maybe you've had past lives with somebody that you are wanting to connect to. Um, I actually haven't seen this card, so I'm going to take a peek here. So okay, yeah, it's new beginnings in love. I don't know if I need the light. We're at that weird time of day where it's still light out, but it's also kind of cloudy. Anyways, okay. Whether you're looking for a new relationship or just more love in the relationship you're in, this door with the heart opens onto a new beginning in your experience. A new love may be arriving, and you are being brought together by a strong, resonant connection. This may be a call from a past life, or it may be new tenderness about to bloom into heartfelt affection. This relationship already exists in energetic potential. So when this appears, make sure you're projecting the kind of self loving energy you want to receive from others. Be aware that the universe returns your self caring treatment to you. It's ready to open that door. Are you? Okay, so I do feel like um, I do feel like there's a past life connection here with this person. If you have met this person and you're thinking about that person, then this is your confirmation. If you haven't met this person yet, this would be confirmation that you will soon. You're in the energy where you are stepping into a place where this is possible. This is a very deep, deep connection. It's a very fulfilling type of an energy. And I do feel like there is that big emphasis on self love and in loving yourself to a point where that is what you attract. So, okay, we're not going down that rabbit hole. All right. What else does the collective need to know about this? Indecision. Um, for some of you, I just heard denial, so you could still kind of be in a denial space about this connection if it is a person that you're consciously thinking of or you're feeling yourself drawn to. Um, and it could also be this indecision of, do I take this leap? Do I go towards this connection? In whatever way, whether you're being called to move towards this person or whether you're being called to kind of allow this person to come to you. It could be this, like, do I really want to do that, or do I want to keep things the way that it's been? There could be a part of this type of a connection that is bringing up some insecurities and some fear. Um, okay. What? Okay, we've got contract, and right when I saw that, I heard soul contract. So you could have a soul contract with this person, and especially with the past life connection. Shit. Especially with the past life connection, there's definitely gonna be that kind of soul bond, soul contract, so to speak. Um, okay. Then we've got happy family card. So this is definitely available to you. This connection is definitely in alignment with this energy where it's, this family under a rainbow on the beach. I don't know if you can see that with this light. Hopefully. There we go. I think you can see it. So there's definitely that energy as well. That is available in this connection. Okay, then we've got the garden and the gate. So it says that this card bodes well for the financial scene. There may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. But beware, the choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or a fear of the unknown. Beauty's enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. So, for some of you, what could be kind of standing in the way, so to speak, of this door to romance, basically, and part of this indecision is the focus on the material world. So for some of you, what that could look like is I need to have X, Y, and Z done and in place and on lock before I can move towards this connection, before I can open myself up to something of this magnitude, is what I just heard. So I feel like for a lot of you watching this, you know that this is a very deep, deep connection. This is one of those connections that if you move towards this, it's going to be life changing. It's going to be out of this world, is what I heard. And so that could be part of what is keeping you kind of in this fear, and then your logical mind, your human mind is saying, "Oh, well, it's because I need to have these things done beforehand. I need to have these accolades. I need to be in this type of level in my career. I need to have this type of a home. I need to have this type of a vehicle, whatever it is." But it's more of this, while that may be something that you're working towards, something that is coming in for you and something that you do desire, it's more coming up right now is an intentional distraction or a conscious excuse on why you're not allowing yourself to step through this door to romance, so to speak. And so the other thing that can be going on, and this is just something to be aware of if you are resonating with this energy. It's this it's this notion of, well, I want to have these things done so that I feel more confident and can really be ready for this type of a connection. And then what can happen is it's like, okay, I want this to be situated, and then that gets situated. And then there's another thing that comes up, and you're like, well, I need to take care of this first. And then another thing that comes up, and it's, well, I need to take care of that first, or I need to do this now. And the thing is it's one of those, yes, it's good to focus on, material security and having certain things handled and stuff like that. It's also really coming up just so that you can really pay attention on if you are operating from that mindset as a way of stopping yourself from pursuing what it is that you want by coming up with excuses, basically, even though it might be good, like, well, I want to be, out of debt or whatever. Um, yes, that's a good thing to focus on. And also you can do that while opening this door to romance, so to speak, and allowing yourself to move into this energy too, because it's one of those things that by doing this and really allowing yourself to operate from this heart space, there's going to be solutions and experiences and opportunities that come into your financial world and your material world as a byproduct of this. And so that's something else to just kind of keep in mind when you're navigating through this energy. Okay. What does the tarot have for us today? I mean, this is a really beautiful energy. I just want to say that. Yeah. I can feel the type of connection that this is, and it's a very deep connection. It's a very soul activating connection. And sometimes that can be intimidating. It can be a little scary. It requires a jump into the unknown most of the time. And for the human mind, it can be very intense. Okay. We've got the sun card, and it fell out on happy family. I mean, this is big energy. It's reminding me of like the the romance movies where they follow the plot of meeting somebody and then it doesn't work out and then coming back together and then riding off into the sunset. Um, that happy ending. It's that type of an energy that I'm really feeling from these two cards. It's that you're my person, I'm your person. Let's do this. Let's tackle life together. Let's help each other tap into each other's unlimited potential. I'll support you, you support me, I help you, you help me. It's very mutually beneficial. It's very much high level of reciprocity, very balanced give and take. It's not one-sided, it's not karmic, it's not toxic, so to speak. It's very balanced. And of course, we're humans. We're going to disagree. We're going to not see eye to eye on stuff. Like that's normal. But the majority of the experience that I'm feeling is this energy of happy family, vacations, just enjoying each other's company, having it being really soul activating and healing, and fulfilling on that deep, deep soul level. And then we've got the Four of Swords over here on indecision. I'm gonna read it. What's the message here, Spirit? Okay, so this is kind of an either or card. This is a message of, are you resting or are you resisting? Are you Are you honoring your need to retreat for a little bit, maybe go into hermit energy a little bit, take some time, rest, recalibrate, integrate, all of those things? Or is it a resisting energy that's showing up in that way? So is it well, yeah, and with the indecision card, it's that like, well, I don't really know what to do, so I'm going to not do anything and rest and um have it's more of that where it appears as self-care, but it's another distraction technique. um okay, it says, are you running away from making tough choices or taking decisive action that you know is needed? um So it could be a suggestion to rest and refresh your spirit, giving yourself the time and space to renew the body, mind, and spirit. Alternatively, it may indicate you're stuck in a rut, spinning your wheels when you should be taking action. And so take it how it resonates, because for some of you, because of this energy that is really coming up for you right now, if you are constantly busy, constantly stimulated, scrolling on your phone, binge watching shows, um, packing your calendar so that you don't have to look at this, so you don't have to process this right now, then the message is to retreat a little bit and to allow yourself to process this energy and really kind of face it. Face it head on, sit with it, and see what comes up for you. If you've been resting and rejuvenating and recharging, and then you're getting the nudge that now's the time to act, now's the time to do something about this, and then you're like, well, I still need to rest though. I'm still kind of tired, so I'm just going to rest a little. I'm going to not allow myself to move forward, even though I'm getting the insight to move forward. I'm going to choose not to because I just need a little more time to rest. Just pay attention to if that is your story. Are you ignoring the insight and the intuitive kind of hits that are coming up that's saying now's the time to take some steps forward? This doesn't mean you have to rush forward. You have to make all these decisions right now and move towards this and jump into it head first. It's just you're gonna, especially if you've already been in this energy where you've been resting and rejuvenating, there's a time when we'll start to get those insights of like, okay, now it's time to do this thing, now it's time to move towards that thing, now it's time to process this. And so just pay attention to that. Okay, what else? Is that it? 9 minutes. Is it this one or this one? Okay, we've got the Fool. So this is the energy of taking the leap into the unknown. So I feel for a lot of you, you are being given this insight that now is the time to act. In whatever way that is for you, that's going to be different for each of you, but you are going to be getting this insight. This isn't going to be the first that you're hearing about it. You're going to be given the insight by other content that is making its way to you, by intuitive nudges, by literally seeing signs and synchronicities, by getting insight in your dreams. If you meditate, getting certain insights when you meditate, that kind of thing. So yeah, you're going to be getting this intuitive guidance, and when that comes up, the message here is to bravely take that leap. Allow yourself to, I just heard, throw caution to the wind. So, of course, take that as it resonates. I'm not saying to like hit the nuke button on your life and blow it up to do this thing. This is just confirmation of what you're already feeling and knowing to be true. So, I just want to give that little caveat. Um but this is extra confirmation for you that it is time to take this leap, embark on this journey, and really embrace this new beginning that is coming up for you right now. And because of the other cards out here, I do feel like this is going to be in love in some way. For some of you, if you are already in a relationship, maybe this is taking it to the next level. If you aren't in a relationship, this is probably moving towards this other person in some way, or opening yourself up to allow this other person to make their way towards you. Again, take it as it resonates, because the advice and guidance is going to be different depending on where you're at, what type of energy you're embodying, so on and so forth. So because this is a collective read, it's a little more open, just because there's so many different energies that are coming up. Okay. What else? Let's see if we can get anything else for you. What else is coming up? Was it okay? So when I pulled the Fool card, there was another card, and I didn't think that it was a part of it, but it is. Um, so it is justice. And the thing that I'm noticing here is that we've got the scales on both cards. So we've got the scales in this contract card, then we've got the scales over here in the justice card. And what is really coming up is that there is something about embracing this journey that is going to balance the scales in some way. Confirmation. So for some of you, this is going to be opening yourself up, moving towards this new person, or maybe it's a person from the past, something like that. And by doing this, there's going to be an exceptional amount of heart healing that happens, and also heart opening for some of you. This is that type of a connection where it's activating. It's very, very activating. And that has come up quite a few times in this reading. And so this is definitely that type of connection where once you really embrace it, it's that energy of like you're not going to be the same again. It's going to change you in very beneficial ways for the long term. And for some of you, it's going to be literally coming into union with this person and being in this happy family energy in whatever way that is for you. Take it as it resonates. Maybe it's literally getting with this person and having a family. Maybe it's merging families, blending families. Maybe it's even just introducing each other to your family, something like that. Um, but because the sun card is here, this is a very positive, joyous energy, and it is very much available for you. And I feel like what's really coming through is it's one of these like allow yourself to shift through these fears and to take the time you need to process this while also making a clear decision, because by making this clear decision and opening yourself up to this energy, it's one of these. I feel like your higher self or spirit, whatever you work with, is coming through to say, if you could only see what's on the other side of this. So it's almost this energy of like, if you could only see what's on the other side of this gate, like this garden that you're in, on this card, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, it's glorious, it feels so awesome. But if you could see what's on the other side of this gate, it would blow your mind. And the message also is she's got the key to this gate around her neck in this depiction on this card. And so it's just a matter of allowing yourself to unlock this and allow yourself to open yourself up to, I heard miracles. It's kind of that energy of like allowing yourself to open up to this possibility. This is the timeline in the reality where you're stepping into things like instant manifestation. You're stepping into things like just peace and joy. And it's one of these like I don't want to, blow smoke and rainbows, but it's literally the energy coming through is this type of potential that's out here for you is like this is your perfect person, and nobody's actually perfect. Nobody's, whatever, but this is the energy of like if you sat down and you wrote out all of these things that you wanted in a significant other, and then held that list next to this person, it's like they literally check every single box, and then they check boxes you aren't even consciously aware of that you have at this time. It's very much that type of an energy. It's very harmonious. It's very complementary as well. Um yeah, yeah. It's very again, it's one of those, like, I don't really wanna do this whole idealistic thing, but it does feel like an idealistic potential. It really, really does. It at least has that potential there. Okay. Well, with that, I kind of felt the energy shift a little bit, and so normally that's my sign that, the message came through for now. So I hope this resonates. If so, you can let me know in the comments below. You can also affirm this you can also affirm this energy in the comments below as well. You can even just drop an emoji that helps to really kind of confirm it. If you like this message, feel free to hit that like button. It does help out the channel. So thank you, thank you. And if you would like to see more from me, feel free to hit subscribe. It is free, and I will see you on the next message. Bye.